Do about it. Without thinking, Sherry leaned in and kissed him. It was a kiss filled with longing and regret. They both knew they were crossing a line, but in that moment, nothing else mattered. Welcome to Island Culture JA. Explore a diverse collection of stories, ranging from thrilling adventures to heartwarming tales. Whether you're looking for a quick escape or an immersive experience, our channel has something for everyone. Join us as we bring stories to life, share new perspectives, and create unforgettable moments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest content. Let's dive into today's story. In a small district in St. Anne, Jamaica, lived two best friends, Shari and Malia. They had known each other since they were little girls, sharing secrets, dreams, and heartbreaks. Their bond was unbreakable, or so they thought. Shari was the more outgoing of the two, always the life of the party, while Malia was quieter, preferring the comfort of a good book or a walk by the beach. Despite their differences, they balanced each other perfectly. That balance was disrupted when Malia met Jaden. Jaden was charming, handsome, and attentive, everything Malia had ever dreamed of in a boyfriend. They met at a local dance hall party, and their connection was instant. Sherry was happy for Malia, genuinely pleased that her friend had found someone who made her happy. However, as the weeks passed, Sherry found herself drawn to Jaden in ways she couldn't explain. Sherry tried to ignore her feelings, reminding herself that Jaden was Malia's boyfriend and that their friendship meant more than any fleeting attraction. But the more she saw Jaden, the harder it became to resist her growing emotions. One evening, as Sherry and Jaden waited for Malia to finish her shift at the local cafe, they started talking. Jaden's easy smile and infectious laughter made Sherry feel things she hadn't felt in a long time. They talked about everything, from their favorite music to their childhood dreams. By the time Malia arrived, Sherry's heart was racing, and she knew she was in trouble. The next few weeks were torture for Sherry. She avoided Jaden as much as possible, but every time she saw him with Malia, a pang of jealousy stabbed at her heart. She knew she had to do something before her feelings got out of control. One Friday night, Malia invited Sherry and Jaden over for dinner. After a few drinks, Malia went to bed early, leaving Sherry and Jaden alone. The atmosphere was charged with unspoken tension. They sat in silence for a while before Jaden broke the ice. "Sherry, I've noticed you've been avoiding me. Did I do something wrong?" he asked, his eyes searching hers. Sherry took a deep breath. "No, Jaden, it's not you, it's me. I have feelings for you, and I know it's wrong. I'm sorry." Jaden was silent for a moment, then he reached out and took her hand. "Sherry, I felt the same way since the day we met. I don't know what to do about it." Without thinking, Sherry leaned in and kissed him. It was a kiss filled with longing and regret. They both knew they were crossing a line, but in that moment, nothing else mattered. Sherry and Jaden began seeing each other in secret. They knew it was wrong, but their connection was too strong to deny. They met in hidden spots around the district, careful not to be seen. The guilt ate away at Sherry, but she couldn't bring herself to end things with Jaden. One day, while Malia was at work, Sherry and Jaden met at a secluded beach. They spent the afternoon talking and laughing, enjoying each other's company. As the sun set, they lay on the sand, holding each other close. "Sherry, I can't keep doing this. I love Malia, but I have feelings for you too. This isn't fair to any of us," Jaden said, his voice filled with anguish. Sherry nodded, tears streaming down her face. "I know, Jaden. I don't want to hurt Malia, but I can't let you go either." They stayed like that for a long time, holding each other as the waves crashed against the shore. Deep down, they both knew they had to make a choice, but neither of them was ready to face the consequences. Their secret couldn't stay hidden forever. One evening, Malia came home early, and found Jaden and Sherry together. The look of betrayal on her face was more painful than anything Sherry had ever experienced. "Malia, it's not what you think," Sherry began, but Malia cut her off. "Not what I think? Sherry, you're my best friend. How could you do this to me?" Malia's voice trembled with anger and hurt. Jaden tried to explain, but Malia wouldn't listen. She stormed out, leaving Sherry and Jaden standing there, their world shattered. The news of the betrayal spread quickly through the district. Sherry and Jaden became outcasts, shunned by their friends and neighbors. Malia refused to speak to either of them, and Sherry's guilt consumed her. One night, as Sherry sat alone in her room, she heard a knock at the door. It was Jaden. He looked as broken as she felt. "Sherry, we need to talk," he said, his voice weary. Sherry let him in, and they sat in silence for a moment before Jaden spoke. "I've decided to leave. I can't stay here anymore. There's too much pain, too many memories," he said, his eyes filled with sadness. Sherry's heart broke at his words, but she knew he was right. "Where will you go?" she asked, her voice barely above a whisper. "I don't know yet, but I need to start over. Maybe one day things will be different. But for now, I have to go," he said, standing up. Sherry walked him to the door, tears streaming down her face. "I'm sorry, Jaden. I'm so sorry for everything." Jaden nodded, his own tears falling. "I'm sorry too, Sherry. Take care of yourself." With that, he was gone, leaving Sherry to face the consequences of her actions alone. Months passed, and the pain of the betrayal slowly began to fade. Sherry focused on rebuilding her life, making amends with those she had hurt. She volunteered at the local community center, helping others and trying to find a sense of purpose. One day, while she was helping organize a fundraiser, she saw Malia. They hadn't spoken since the night of the discovery, but Sherry knew she had to try and make things right. "Malia, can we talk?" Sherry asked, her voice trembling. Malia looked at her for a long moment before nodding. They found a quiet spot and sat down. "Sherry, I don't know if I can ever forgive you. You were my best friend, and you betrayed me in the worst way possible," Malia said, her voice filled with pain. "I know, Malia. I don't expect you to forgive me, but I need you to know how sorry I am. I was selfish and thoughtless, and I hurt you deeply. I've been trying to make amends, but I know it will never be enough," Sherry said, her voice breaking. Malia was silent for a long time before she spoke. "Sherry, I've missed you. Despite everything, you were a huge part of my life. I don't know if we can ever go back to the way things were, but maybe we can try to find a new way forward." Sherry nodded, tears streaming down her face. "I'd like that, Malia. I'd like that very much." Over time, Sherry and Malia began to rebuild their friendship. It wasn't easy, and there were many difficult conversations and painful memories to work through. But slowly, they found a way to move forward. Sherry continued to volunteer, finding solace in helping others. She never forgot the lessons she had learned about betrayal, forgiveness, and the importance of honesty. Jaden never returned to the district, but Sherry heard through mutual friends that he was doing well. She hoped he had found peace and happiness, just as she was beginning to find her own. In the end, Sherry realized that while she couldn't change the past, she could learn from it and become a better person. She was determined to live her life with integrity, always remembering the price of betrayal and the value of true friendship. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Your support means the world to me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting content. Your likes, comments, and subscriptions help me continue to create and share these stories with you. Thank you again for being a part of this journey.